We are live.
Hey everybody, we're filling in for Twisted tonight. He's spending time with a little lady. I got Mr. Durbin and Mr. Junkyard on the panel with me.
Hey, y'all, this.
If anybody
Hey,
else would like,
everybody.
if anybody else would like to join in, it's in the family box. Just clink and we'll bring you in. So let's see if we can knock the wheels off this bus early.
There is never a dull moment, that's for sure.
No, sir, not at all.
Hi. Hey, go-karts, tractor, horses shop. How's everybody doing tonight?
I got a little one running in and out on me.
That's what keeps the wheels moving. That's what's keeping you young, or all the little ones to chase after.
Yeah.
Yep.
Today, I wish they just rub my feet for me and tell me they love me.
Wait till they get older. You're gonna have to get out of that preteen and the teen years. Once you get past that, everything will be golden.
I'm not looking forward to those days.
Hey, Bones, how you doing, brother?
What's going on,
Boneyard?
Bones?
Thanks for stopping in tonight, Boneyard.
Jay looked like he's set up for some outstanding dinner.
Boy, you ain't even lying. You got me hungry as crap. Ed, where'd you go?
I'll be back in just a second.
All right.
All right, brother. We'll be here. How you doing, Tom Jones?
How's it going, Mr. Tom? You want to get on here? Yeah. Come here and tell everybody hey. Okay.
Hey, little one, how you doing?
He's over there running around. Nate, we sent Mr. Ed sent a link in the family box. Just click on that link, and when he gets back in, he can add you into the stream if that's what you're wanting to. If that's what you're asking.
Luke, I am your father.
Man, look at that. We got Space Invaders.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed.
Negative, Ghost Rider. Pattern is full.
That's awesome. Is that Briar running around, or is that the little one, Sam?
That's Briar. The little one's sleeping. He ain't feeling good today.
Well, I hope he gets to feeling better.
Nah.
Hey, Big Red, how you doing, brother?
I'm feeling good.
Big Red, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm glad to hear you, Briar. We enjoy you, little buddy.
Come tell him hello real quick, bud. Just come smile.
How's that wolf bench? You like that tool bench, brother?
Look right there.
Hi, I'm here. See, look, I'm gonna wave at you.
Look, Mr. Craig's waving at you.
Waving at you.
He's going, oh, Mr. Ed's waving at you again. Quit being shy. Quit being shy. Quit being shy. You better quit it. There you go.
Daddy hugs. That's all he needs.
Yeah.
And Daddy loves him better.
Yeah, he's a mess.
And we all were at that age.
Oh, that's a fact.
I'd like to go back to being that age some days.
Hello, Miss Kathy. Uh-oh.
We have income.
Next minute's coming in.
We've got Tater Fish coming up. You're probably in the basement, Ed. That's what we call the area down below.
Yeah, we're going to keep him down there.
Kathy, if I could give you a paint wrench, baby, I would.
Yeah. I
This
told her
takes
she could have all
18.
mine, but they have Andy and Chrome, so.
Yeah. So I figured I'd get the helmet demo out of the way early.
Oh yeah.
Good. Your camera mount's all ready to roll. That's going to be neat. It definitely ought to help with the fumes coming out of that. So,
Yeah.
Horse is looking forward to tomorrow. He must be going to another tractor show.
Well, look at there.
There's
Well,
tater
we got
salad.
Not only do we have tater vision, but we got the mini bike in the background.
That's right.
It's just a party. The wheels are definitely coming off of this bus tonight, y'all.
I might have to
I don't
turn
know.
into a spectator to watch.
The boys ain't here tonight.
Did they go to the fair?
No, I just got home and it's late.
You just got home? What, have you been out chasing forest fires?
No, my daughter had a recital she went to.
Evidently, you don't read.
Oh, nice. Can't read everything. You know how many things that I have to read all the time?
He don't know how to read, Miss Kathy. He just looks at the pictures.
I need those eyeballs to fly that I can look at 200 things at once.
She does that flag and rifle tossing stuff.
Shut the door, Bo.
I figured you were working on that green tractor at work already, Nate.
No, I was dropping it off to get looked over before we take it out in the field.
That's a green tractor for you.
Yeah.
I believe, Tom,
Brands.
that Ed's got a tractor pull on Sunday.
Yes. Next tractor pull is Sunday morning-ish. Weigh-ins start at 9, pulls start at 10. Should be a really good turnout this time because it's a money pull. So
Sweet. After the last pull, I think you ought to be in pretty good shape. You had a little bit of time to put some run on that engine. So
I don't know. Some of the big heavy hitters will probably be there. So
it's all right. You can run with the best of them.
I'll hang with them. I don't know if I'll beat them, but I'll hang with them.
You need me to come up there and do some sabotaging on
We don't play that game.
them?
We got them $30,000 tractors. You don't want to mess with them.
No. When I grow up, I'm gonna build me one. I just got to grow up first.
You got to
Well, that's
dig
cool,
pretty
Tom.
deep in the pocket to build them things. Man,
I got to quit messing with them LS motors, and I quit messing with them LS motors. I'll have enough money to build one.
you just start selling those LS motors ready to roll. It won't take long for you to have some cash in your pocket.
No, because if I build them ready to roll, then that means everybody else has got my secrets, and nobody else needs my secrets.
You just don't put all your secrets into them.
Hi, Willie. Thanks for stopping by, bud.
What's going on, Willie?
Looks like Bones is getting him 2 Cub Cadets tomorrow. I tell you what, I enjoy watching his videos. He's got always an entertaining video, and he's got a pretty cool shop setup too.
Oh yeah, he does.
We're getting the lineup.
Nate must be
Nate over
planning
there.
on doing a photo shoot down there.
Hey, Tom, where do you pull at?
I think he's doing a side-by-side comparison there.
Mm-hmm.
They've been working on them mini bikes pretty religiously last couple weeks, so it's really kind of nice to see Trevor's coming as far along as it has. That
Yeah,
thing's looking really good.
That thing turned out nice. Very nice.
Now I got to build
They
mine.
turned out great.
And Tom Jones said that his son took second place in the kids class last weekend out of 7 tractors. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is great. I'll tell you what, a lot of people laugh at these little mowers, but once you drive one, man, it kind of gets in your blood.
There's Suey.
Suey!
She's ready for that golf cart to be finished. She wants her own seat.
She already climbs on it.
I told Nate you get one of those minivan cargo area seats, one of the bench seats, and take the bottom off of, take the seat apart and put the bottom on that golf cart.
Yeah.
And then it'll work pretty nice. And just have to modify the mount on the bottom of the seat itself and make a pretty nice cushion to ride on a golf cart.
Mhm.
How you doing, Firebird? Thank you for coming in.
What's going on, Firebird?
Nate gave us the off button.
Yes, Tom, the
Hey,
12 horse
Firebird's
puller.
another one, y'all. If y'all ain't checked out Firebird, he's got some pretty cool stuff too. He's trying to grow. We need to show him a little bit of love too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been following him since he was at like 6 subs, and he's up to, give me a second.
50, it's 50 something.
Yeah, he's up well, he's showing 49 on my phone, but he does some pretty cool videos. I enjoy watching him.
Yeah, I've hooked up with him already.
I just dropped a link to his channel. Go check him out.
I'm hooked up to him already. I think I caught him on one of Sam's streams or someplace, but might have been SOTs.
It was either mine or SOT's probably.
And we're gonna start trying to get back into doing some of the small channel raids when we get back into the swinging things here soon. So
I feel you on that, Firebird. Hey, look at there. There's Justin. What's going on, Captain Jerk?
Captain,
what
my
are you
captain.
doing? What are you doing, brother? There's a link in the family box if you want to come up here and hang out. We'll make room for you. That's awesome, Bones.
Not a problem, Firebird.
We got Roy's the boy hit 1K this week, and I think that Mixed Mowers is about 80 away from hitting 1K.
Yeah, Mix is tapping right on it.
Mixed growing with leaps and bounds, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love those guys. They always have good content, and they put on great live streams. I was talking to Mick earlier about trying to get them scheduled up on a weekly stream so we can get in there and get them some view time. So excellent guys, and excellent characters, and they know how to get it done. We are using what they call StreamYard, Firebird Nation. You just go to Google and Google StreamYard and then go in there and you can link your YouTube channel to StreamYard and you just sign up. It emails you a 6-digit code. By the code, and you actually run your live stream right out of StreamYard. It connects to your YouTube channel and goes on live. Cool to do. Hey, Justin, how you doing, brother?
How you doing?
I saw you earlier, but I was actually in the truck driving, so kind of hard to keep that and drive. You know how it works.
Oh, how you doing, fellas?
Darn, Boneyard's up to 144. He's growing big time too.
Heck yeah. Tell you what,
Yes,
there
sir.
ought to be people checking him out left and right. He's got a lot of great videos.
Oh yeah.
Of course, we got our little buddy Briar. He's playing shy, but he's one of our favorites too.
Yeah, if y'all hear a bunch of talking in the background, I'm sorry. It's this little
There's
guy
Briar.
running his mouth.
Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
There's Mr. Doug Swinger joining us. Hello, Doug. Thanks for stopping by.
What's going on, Dougie?
Where is, I still can't find that tape. Ugh. All right.
The wife's still looking for some masking tape to work on her lantern project.
No, Scotch tape would work.
You better go find us some tape before you get hurt.
I'm telling you,
Got a bunch of it around.
she's ready to do that lantern. She's been on a roll. She's been dropping videos all week.
She has been rolling them out, that's for sure.
I got 2 more, but I didn't put them in yet.
Yep, she's been loading videos all day. I'll tell you what, she asked me a couple months ago what this YouTube stuff was all about. She's on top of it more than I am.
All right, Firebird, take it easy, brother.
Thanks for stopping in, Firebird.
Yep, thanks for joining us, Firebird. If you run into some issues, catch up with somebody on a message or something,
Kind of crap.
and we'll get you some support on that StreamYard. It's not real difficult.
It's not working.
Later, Firebird.
Nate's dropping links like a master over there.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah.
Everybody
A
is.
master of what?
Master of links. He's got Jimmy Dean beat tonight.
Well, he goes fishing a lot, right? Does that make him,
Keep that in mind.
master of baiting? I'm sorry. I don't have any energy right now. I'm sorry, fellas.
We're used to it with you, man.
I would have came up with much better material, but I'm simply out of it.
I need the phone.
Are you out of coffee, Justin?
No, it's
Hi,
just,
Crystal.
I've got plenty of coffee.
Hey.
I'm just
Hey, Justin.
I'm just- huh?
So type something in chat there, Captain.
I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm out of energy.
So make sure it works.
Here.
All right.
There you go. How you
We
doing?
got her now. How you doing?
Pardon.
How's the wing doing there, Justin?
Status quo.
All right.
Flat line, bud. There is no freaking changes whatsoever in my life right now.
I want to know how that box is working out.
Huh?
I'm wondering how that treat box is working out. You got some pretty nice goodies in that box.
There's some awesome stuff in there. He sent one for me and one for Crystal, and and one for Crystal, and yeah, he sent some for her, some for me, and freaking yeah, it's great. There's a caramel
There's
one.
one thing about the UK, they don't allow candy manufacturers to put preservatives in their candy, so it's 100% real. Let's go off the charts as far as taste.
I have a feeling that preservatives in a lot of American foods. It would solve a few problems.
I think it would help with a lot of American foods if they get rid of a lot of the junk that they put in them.
Well,
Hey, I'll
I
be
think
back
a
in
lot
2
of the
minutes.
issues that we're having is putting in too many hormones in our food production.
well, I think if they cut back on the amount of preservatives in the food, that people would be forced to not buy as much of it, you know, and they would have to use better refrigeration for storage, you know, because the food still has to, you know, be preserved somehow, you know. A lot of the brands that we see on the shelves would just kind of vaporize. They would just kind of, like, the business would get shut down, and rightly so, because if your product is just a series of preservatives with a flavor added to it, what's the point?
Right. We always
You know?
just have to get never make some favorite.
That's how I used to feel about breakfast cereal and stuff. It's like, what is the point? It's like a little bit of grain and some sugar. There's not even a lot of flavor here. It's just essentially sugar.
Yeah.
It's like, if we evolved long enough as human beings, we just eat like only sugar.
Get your cup of nutrition for a day right out of a spigot and call it it.
Well, at that point, I would imagine that we would actually de-evolve. We'd be no more
Like
complicated.
that.
We'd be no more complicated of a creature than a one-celled organism.
Yeah. Be like the Jetsons, push a button and have your meal ready to go.
I could dig that.
Sorry, I keep muting and unmuting people. Little man back here is having a good old time, so I don't want to distract everybody.
Nothing wrong with that, Tim. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Crystal went to the store to get spaghetti and sauce.
She'll be back in about 3 seconds. It doesn't normally take her too long to go to the store.
Well, no, the store's not very far away. Plus, she walks faster. Well, nowadays she walks faster than me.
Unless you trip her.
What I miss?
You missed
buddy.
my beautiful face.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. I'll be back.
Sure.
We didn't bother to tell the darn fools. We sure as heck didn't have any place else to go. Uh-oh. Papa Top again.
You didn't hear that. I just got home for the first time tonight, so
That was a soda that he opened.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper's a good choice.
I believe you.
I'm more of a Sprite guy or a 7-Up, but
I like me a Dr. Pepper.
I've been on to the canned Cokes lately. I like the cold Cokes. If it's cold, that sucker's good, boy.
Only way I'm gonna drink a Coca-Cola is if it's in a glass bottle.
We
That's what everybody else always tells me.
We had a few cases of soda, and we blasted through it pretty freaking quick, and now it's gone. So I'm going to be back on the coffees before you know it.
Well, you know, the glass bottle of Coke is actually bottled with real sugar and not the crazy weirdo sugar, so it tastes a lot different.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you
It's
right
actually
now.
bottled.
Well,
We
no,
got
there is that version of Coca-Cola, but when you get the glass bottle Coca-Cola, it does have high fructose corn syrup in it, unless it's the green label Coca-Cola, which actually does not have high fructose corn syrup and does use natural sugar.
Craig, you're full of real natural sugar.
I'm just telling you what I know.
I got enough sugar for everybody.
There's a bunch of products that are like that now, where when we were up in Massachusetts hanging out with Lizzie, we went to a place called Candy Mansion, and Candy Mansion actually sold sodas that had a whole range of sodas that were made with cane sugar. So that was really cool. I didn't get to sample any, but like the sun that day was really hot, like crazy, stupid hot that day.
Hey Tom, I see you're subscribed to Lucky 7.
This guy.
Did anybody else notice in Lucky 7's video that I don't think his rear axle is locked.
No, I believe he has an open diff on that.
Tom Jones.
Surprised he locked it down.
I don't know if I know Tom Jones.
I didn't either. I was just checking him out. He don't have no videos, but I was looking at who he'll subscribe to.
Well, how you doing, Tom Jones? Nice to see you.
Tom's a supporter. He's just getting his boys into Poland. So
that's fine.
A family that pulls together stays together.
Heck yeah.
Because they're always pulling for each other.
Exactly.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure after a little bit he'll get the itch again and have to get back on a tractor. It always happens.
Yeah, see, that's my problem with my kids riding dirt bikes and go-karts. I want to get back into it real bad.
Yeah,
but I'm too
Junkyard.
old and too fat.
There's nothing funner. There's nothing funner than doing 40 mile an hour, 2 inches off the ground.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Junkyard. I wanted to ask you about in your last video there. Did I see a little mini bike sitting off to the side there?
Yeah, that's what's up. That's right up my alley, Junkyard.
That's to come. I got a few more things to get knocked out before I get done with that. But yeah, it will be going.
Painted across there pretty fast, but I thought I'd seen it.
Yeah, it'd be in the back of the truck going to Daytona this year.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate. I've been thinking, since you guys did that bagger on Trevor's, I think you need to do a Fat Boy, man.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Do a Fat Boy clone on yours.
What would a Fat Boy consist of?
Big wide tank, raked out a little bit on the front end.
A rake would be pretty cool.
Sitting a little bit low.
Can you do this?
Nate, I'll when we get off of here, I'll send you a picture of mine on email.
All right.
No, you do it.
I don't have to.
See, my favorite Hurleys are the Fat Boys. That's my bike, man.
Let's do these.
Hey Ed, only the people here are gonna know, but I really would like to put that V-twin I got on it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
just to outdo Trevor.
it
Just
can
a
be
little
done,
bit.
man.
Huh?
It can be done. You got a
I
cutting
don't
wheel
know.
and a MIG welder.
I got an 8-horse Briggs too. That's electric start.
Yeah, but there ain't nothing like the sound of a V twin, man.
No, that's
Right.
not.
We still got a lot we're gonna do to Trevor's. We're gonna do dual exhaust on it.
Somebody here. Somebody
Yeah,
here.
Nate, I need to get out to my shop. I might have a present for Trevor
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
for that exhaust.
Yeah. I didn't too.
I gotta find him.
I didn't.
If
Ed,
it's
did you?
tip,
Yep.
Ed,
if
did you
it's
see the
tip,
two presidents
we're
I'm
looking
sending you?
for some.
But
What was that, Nate?
So if it's tips, he's been looking for tips.
What was that, Sam?
Just
Oh, I said, did you see the two presidents I'm sending you?
Yeah,
Yeah, both of them are gonna be boat anchors. Them two Briggs motors.
nah,
I can't stand a Briggs
Nah,
Stratton. I
I
got
didn't.
two of them to get rid of.
Hey, now easy, easy, easy. Junkyard, come on, bro.
I figured I'd get a rise out of you.
Junkyard, come on, bro. Junkyard, come on, bro. Everything in here is a Briggs, man. Come on, man.
I just had to get a rise out of you, Nate.
Hey, Junkyard, we'll get him hooked up with a Kohler, and he'll know what's up.
Oh yeah,
I
he'll
don't know
realize
nothing
he's
about
been
Kohler.
living wrong his whole life.
hey, there's
I
plenty
don't
of
know
different,
nothing about Kohler.
well, there's plenty of different types of engines out there. There's one particular engine I'd like you to come see.
What's that? Oh, just got it. Yeah, I just caught
Come on.
that.
I know it's a bad joke. Hey Sam, how you doing, buddy? Oh,
What's going on,
Right.
Sam?
Hey,
For
Sam.
life.
so you must watch 805 Road King then, Nate.
Huh?
You must watch 805
Nate.
Road.
Briggs and Stratton, Honda, Kohlers. They're all the same. Fuel in, fuel out, baby.
What about a Wisconsin?
No replacement for displacement.
Unless it's a two clumps of, yeah, then we throw it out the back door.
What about a McCullough?
Junkyard.
How do you feel
Junkyard.
about a McCullough engine?
What's up?
yeah.
Do you know what I did to this thing, man? I'm no engine builder, and that motor runs. It's amazing.
Hey, that thing is nasty.
I did a lot of work on that little 5-horse Briggs. I don't know how much horsepower it has now, but it's got to be more than 5.
Oh, you definitely done some work to it.
All right, I gotta go boil some water. I'll be back.
All right, Justin. Yeah, Nate,
Yeah,
I said that originally just to get you riled up because, you know, I ain't never been able to get you riled up. So,
Did you really?
yeah.
You got me. I should know watching your videos, man. You guys, I would love to work with y'all, man. Y'all have a ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna hate to leave old boy, but he's supposed to be coming a couple months behind me. So, but me and him, we're still pretty darn tight. So, you know, he'll still be in my videos and everything.
I gotta drop a few links.
Hey, can y'all still send me on the screen or to take me out?
No,
I see you.
All right, I gotta look up something real quick. I'll be right back.
We will be here.
I just let y'all look
Hey,
at
Sam, tell the wifey hug and have a beer for me. Yeah, definitely. Everybody go check out Sam's garage, Jerry, man. He is a master fabricator on them little mini go-kart things, man.
Yeah, he builds some sick rides too.
He builds the smallest go-karts with the biggest motors.
That's what I'm saying. I think they'd scare me.
Would you be able to let somebody else drive while you sit on something?
No, absolutely not. I am a control freak when it comes to that. I have a hard.
That's the reason I don't fly.
There's different reasons I don't fly, but I have a hard
I'm gonna
time
tell you
riding
right
with
now.
somebody.
The airplane that I fly on, nah, that kid's great granddaddy hadn't been born yet.
No. Yeah, I got a little issue with claustrophobia, so
I ain't flying it.
they won't let you step out on the wing at 30,000 feet. If you need a smoke or something.
If God wanted me to fly, He would have made me a buzzer.
That's another reason. That's another reason why I'm kind of leery about this full face helmet. But it's the worst of two evils. So
No, William Shatner. There's nothing out on the wing.
There's something on the wing. Something.
What's going on, Rustin?
I gotta go tuck my daughter in. I'll be right back.
All right. See, Craig, I always knew you was on drugs. You just never had proof. Now I got proof. You telling me it's okay to fly? Yeah, something wrong with you, Bubba.
Yeah. See, the thing about it, yeah, the takeoffs and stuff would be awesome. The G-force that you're feeling, that would be cool as heck. But I just have a little problem sitting my fat butt in a thermos with wind.
I was actually going to take a job a while back working for a clean air company, going around doing installs at automotive plants. And that would have been telling me doing a lot of flying. That's the reason I didn't take it. Because I am not gonna ever fly again.
See, I don't think I could get in an airplane, but I think flying in a helicopter would be awesome.
It is awesome. It's very awesome.
I think I could deal with that. The openness of it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What's
even better than that? Jumping out of one. That's even better.
I could see that.
I've jumped out of planes and I've jumped out of helicopters. I'd much rather jump out of a helicopter, but that point of my life is behind me, and I don't plan on doing it anymore.
I see everybody. When I tell everybody I'm afraid, I'm not afraid of flying. Okay, it's not the flying, it's not the heights. Hell, I'll go 200 foot up in the air on a JLG lift.
Mm-hmm.
That don't bother me. I mean, it can be 30-mile-an-hour winds. That sucker could be swaying back and forth. Lock me in, I'm up. I'm doing it. Let's do it. Let's get up there. Lock me in someplace in a small little container and put me up that high? No. No. We're going to be fighting.
Well, Craig, I didn't want that out there, but since you put it out there, thank you, sir.
Why are you thinking him?
What's the matter, Ed? Would you feel like a Christmas ornament?
Thank you.
It is what it is, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, you starting
Yeah. I would have started it earlier, but I was stupid and I didn't start it earlier, so I would have started it before you even left if I'd have thought of it, but I'm dumb as a brick. So
Thank you,
whatever.
Do you want spaghetti or do you want penne?
Pick.
Penne. 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 Penne.
Pencil A. Pencil A. Pencil A.
Penis A.
Really? Hey, I'll be back.
Check this out, Griffin. Oh my god.
Hang on.
Now, I'll take any kind of pasta over just regular spaghetti or angel hair pasta. Every time we had pasta in this house when my ex was here, it was angel hair pasta. Could not
We
be
went-
anything else.
We went to a fancy restaurant with my mom one time, and when the waitress asked what she wanted, she wanted to order angel hair, but she accidentally said anal hair.
Yeah, like I mean, I would buy wagon wheels. I'd buy elbow macaroni, penne, rigatoni, everything. Put it in the cupboard. Come home from work. What are we having for dinner? We're having spaghetti. Okay, what kind of noodles? Angel hair. You didn't want to use anything else up in the cupboard? Well, no. We need to use the angel hair up. Oh, okay. A month later, same thing, spaghetti. You didn't want to use anything else? Oh no, we had angel hair. I need to use it up. Do you just like angel hair pasta?
Nacho's dad garage in the house.
Not your dad.
I
Hey,
can't
hey,
wait
Russ.
for his next video.
I need to go catch him. I ain't got him.
What happened to my phone?
You better go catch him right now.
His next video is going to be cool. I hope he's doing an unboxing on camera.
I just got you, Nacho. Now I can get caught up with you. Oh, let me turn my darn notifications off real quick.
Let's go out. I have to go out there. I have to go out.
Yeah, Rusty. I've never dealt with the EFIs on them Briggs and stuff. Most of my engines are highly modified, and the EFIs, unless you go with an aftermarket whole setup thing, the EFIs just won't keep up.
I can tell you this: when you put these motors on those mud mowers or mud motors that they put on the back of John boats and boats like that, it's hard on them motors, man, because they rev them up and then drop that prop in the water.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of force all at once. My buddy had trouble with a motor. Every time he put it, it'd run fine. Put a little bit of force under it, and it'd want to bog out. Like, I don't know, it was weird. That's how I ended up with that Honda I got over there.
Fellas, I'm gonna mute this real quick on my end,
Yep.
but I'll be back in just a second.
Sure.
All right, we'll be here.
Do, 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 do. Oh my god.
Is that right?
Huh?
Uh,
I have no idea what's going on.
Crystal, I haven't had a clue in decades. Come on. Is this the face of a guy who has a clue? Seriously. Come on. Gotta be kidding. Nacho Dad. Rusted Nuts. How you doing?
We may have a little narrow, but we do have.
Yeah, I don't know. That bike that Nacho picked up, the frame looks, just from the box, the frame looks a little different than what I'm used to seeing.
Hey, I didn't in fact do anything bad to you. You fucking, she's pinching. She,
How you doing? Me okay?
get.
Me okay.
I wasn't doing anything. My hand was like right here. I'm not even
We
lying.
saw the captain's going crazy. We saw. She never touched you.
She pinches.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
Look.
That's self-inflicted. We believe Crystal.
Oh, what's the matter, buddy?
Oh, my eye. It's
Did you-
bothering me again.
Did you poke her in the eye, Justin?
Yes, I did. I did one of these. No, I'm joking around. She's had something wrong with her eye for I don't know, about a week or two. She's experiencing some dryness and some irritation, some itching.
Well, you quit licking her eye while she's sleeping.
Well, I farted on her pillow. I'm joking. I did not give her conjunctivitis. I did not give her pink eye. No, I think it's from the hotel that we were staying in. So I'm just saying we might
Come to
have
think of it, maybe.
picked up a mild pathogen from there. She's irrigating with eye drops every few hours, so she should be fine.
Hey, Rusted Nuts, I got a couple nice duck boats on my channel, man. We took one out that was pretty massive.
You ready?
I can't remember how many horsepower it was.
Thanks.
She just needs my vice-like grip.
Yes, Kathy. I liked your Christmas video. Ride 'em, cowgirl.
Yeah, that was funny. The kids had fun. Sam,
Hey, Sam, if you jump out of a plane, please wear a parachute.
well, if you don't wear a parachute, at least could you have a parasol? You know, an umbrella.
Or a squirrel suit.
Well, you know, they make skydivers wear helmets, and I'm still not getting it. Now, I know they could bump into each other. Flying debris or birds could hit them in the head and stuff. Yeah, it's a good idea to wear a helmet. So,
The duck boat I took out. That's a 50 horsepower. It ain't no 87, but it's close. I couldn't imagine an 87 horsepower one.
I haven't had a lot of experience with boats. Canoes? Sure. Bass boat? Yeah. Several times. Dinghies, like the blow up dinghies? Sure.
Water wings? Check.
I've actually only worn water wings as a joke. They didn't have them when I was a kid. Not that I knew of. Unless they weren't the blow up kind.
Little joke for you.
No, we
Little
called
joke.
them floaties. That's what it was. We did have stuff like that, but we called them floaties. Anyway, no, I never bothered wearing any of that stuff. I learned how to swim when I was like 4.
My wife bought 2 of those like rings that you like. They're like, you know, blow up rings you float in or whatever. And she bought them. She's thinking they're like these giant, like 3-4 foot across rings. And she blows it up and it's like 12 inches across. I'm like, what are you gonna do with that? Stick it on your head?
Essentially. Yeah, you got to be careful buying stuff from China.
I was at the dollar store, which probably came from China.
Yep. I guarantee you did. That or Korea. Korea's stepping up their game in production now. So there used to be a lot more stuff made in Korea, and then it's kind of slacked off, and it was just China. And now Korea's coming back a little bit. IRK.
I right no. Man, my phone locked up.
Yeah, Boneyard, I knew a guy that used a Power King for pulling. He had to put smaller tires on it and chop it up, but it did well in the stock classes.
That's a cool car. Is that a Ford? It is a Ford.
Ford?
Yeah, Ford. F-O-R-D, Ford.
Ford.
Oh.
Very nice. Dutch Springs, huh?
That's the way to be, Sam.
Yeah.
Enjoy every minute with your kids while they're young, man. Because pretty soon they'll be asking for money and the car keys, and you won't see them.
Either that or more bandwidth.
Point.
Dad, I need more bandwidth. My stream isn't. My stream keeps dropping out.
I'm 5 milliseconds behind everybody else. We need faster.
We just opened an esports arena where I work.
Yep.
And they were talking about how fast the bandwidth and everything is in there, and the computers and stuff they're using. They're talking milliseconds of difference, and gamers make a huge difference. I'm like, you can't see a millisecond. How can that make a difference? You know.
Thanks, man.
Fellas, I think I'm out of here.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Nate. Thank you for stopping by and hanging with us, buddy. Appreciate it.
Later,
No
Nader.
problem. I'll
Thank
check
you.
in on the chat.
And thank you for your support.
Thank you.
See you, dude.
All right, junkyard.
Yeah, Horse Rocklers has some really cool wood in there, man.
We'll talk to you guys soon. I'll be in the chat.
Hey, buddy.
So I reckon I hit leave.
Yeah. Hit on Leave Studio. All right, we gotta be quiet, okay?
Mr. Breyer, are you eating Pop Tarts?
No, he's I don't know what he's playing. He's got his brother's tablet playing some kind of game. There's something telling with this kid.
I go in this game.
Yep.
In this game, we do. Ouch! I'm falling.
If it gets annoying, let me know and I'll mute my mic.
Ugh. Ouch! I'm gonna fall. Ouch!
What is he doing?
You're on YouTube.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. You silly kid.
He's playing this.
Oh.
I don't know what it's called, but he loves it.
Is that
It's motorcycles.
Game.
Oh, it's called a motorcycle game.
okay? That's fine.
What better could there be?
Yeah.
I could do another one.
He needs to play a welding game.
You know,
And they do have tractor pulling games.
I can play this little game.
tractor trailer driving games.
Hey, I actually have one of those at an arcade. I'm just waiting on it to get fixed. That's one of them deals where everybody says, I got a guy. I got a guy that's got an arcade in his house.
No,
And he had that one sitting
know
in his
a guy-
garage.
I know a guy that used to play that all the time. He passed away. His name was Carolina Man. He used to play
I know how to do
truck
that.
driving games and stuff
I
all the
know
time.
how to do this.
Hit that button right there.
Those who don't drive truck play games about driving truck.
Let's push the room back.
Those who can't drive truck. There you go.
Let's do that.
There you go.
You have a good night,
Right.
Boneyard. Thank you for stopping by.
See you, Boneyard.
Later, Boneyard.
Rusted, that's right. This boy can do more things with technology than I ever could have thought of doing at his age.
Can you try it again?
Go ahead.
Heck
He
yeah,
won. Woo!
Can you do
I should have had him set up this StreamYard.
There you
Can you
go.
try this again?
Go ahead.
There's something to be said for, like
I don't know how to do it.
genetic memory and people like
Let's do that.
evolving as,
Shut, but,
people have children, they have children, and they have children, evolution. What's to say,
I didn't.
technologically as well, our
Can
brains
try it again?
are eventually going to evolve with our technology as well.
Let's do
Mhm.
this.
I know they got way more stuff than I ever thought of having at their age. I can promise you that.
I had a pretty good imagination. A lot of the stuff that we have nowadays is stuff that I actually did think of. Some of it definitely not, because some of it is just like, what it,
The frogs are in there.
socially, like social media and stuff. By the time I was like, I don't know, 13 or 14, I was aware of the internet, and I thought, everybody's going to have that in their house eventually. I knew it was going to happen.
Mom can do this. Mom can do it.
Okay, go ahead. All right, now he's going to show mommy his game.
Only the richest people could afford microwave ovens way back. And it's the same thing with VHS and cell phones and jacuzzis and things like that. And now, just about every family can afford those things if they really want them. They just juggle their freaking finances a little bit, and they can probably afford it. They can probably get it. J&J Mud Mowers, how you doing? Hey, Client Graphics. What's up, buddy?
Hey,
Bunch
client.
of great people. So you guys are not familiar with each other, check each other out.
You want a plate or a bowl?
Crystal's about to set a plate of spaghetti in front of me.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's just that time of night.
Yep.
Spaghetti or panini?
It is penne. I even brought the
Penne.
box over here and I was like dancing it around for you. I didn't say nothing because I had it muted and I had my hands full. So
Walgreens had only 2 kinds: the spaghetti and the penne.
whatever. It's edible.
Rusted, that's the way it should be, sir.
Absolutely.
Wait, you raised 10 kids? Really?
There's Johnny Garage. How you doing, brother?
Johnny, what's going on?
Well, if you can do
Hey,
it,
Johnny.
I guess good for you, bud. Yeesh. Respect. That's respect point for me, bro. you handle 10? Thumbs up, bud. Man. But like, 8 girls too? Yeah. Respect. Wow.
Sam says, nope, not for me.
No.
Does that mean 8 weddings?
Well, maybe not yet.
No, that means 8 loans.
They might not have not all got married yet. You don't know. Oh. Oh yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, especially if your kids were, like decent people. If you raise decent kids and they turn out to be decent people, that's fine. Not everybody's perfect, no, but I'm saying, like, wouldn't we all like to see, kids grow up to be decent, decent
Oh,
people?
yeah.
Absolutely. And Sam,
I certainly
security fast.
I would like to see, people grow up to be decent.
What was that, Craig?
Right?
Craig said something earlier. I didn't get what he said.
I was saying that Sam's got those go-karts that are crazy fast.
Oh, yeah.
That RC controlled go-kart, that'd probably have a guy on his top whistle for sure. Somebody else control it while you're riding 30 mile an hour.
I want to
Better egg on.
I don't want a spoon. I can't eat.
Thank you, Crystal.
I'll get a fork. I'll go get a
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you, Crystal. I'll get a fork. I got it.
Well, Rusted, when we're younger and we do silly things, and learning to get past is the best education you can get.
That's exactly right. You can tell somebody till you're blue in the face of what they should and should not do. But until they do it themselves, they're not going to learn that lesson.
Yep, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink.
But you can hold their head underwater until they quit breathing.
Second.
I don't know. Have you ever tried to hold a horse's head underwater? Them animals got a little bit of power. I have not personally been to SEMA, Chris, but that's a wild event. There's a lot of vendors at SEMA. Just a massive amount of people all together.
No client. Client, I've been trying to talk my work into sending me to SEMA for like the last 4 years. and they just won't do it.
To get a booth at SEMA, it's like $20,000 just to get a booth in there.
Well, the first person that actually came up with the idea for that show, they just took their friend out in the garage and said, "Hey, you want a SEMA Camaro?" Ha ha ha!
Hey, Rusted, you probably won't be alone, so it'll be okay. At least you'll have friends.
I've had a bunch of people tell me to go there, but I know I ain't going there.
It'd be like Slim Pickens on that rocket. See you on the ground. Yeehaw.
Just wanted to feel the power between my legs, brother.
James Buscemi is an interesting character without a doubt.
So, you're selling property because you want to buy a house?
No, he's asking us if we want to buy a house.
Oh,
I got a house.
well, I'm looking to move out of my apartment. I don't have enough money to buy anything, but I can rent.
I got 2 houses. Which one you want? You want one in South Carolina or one in North Carolina?
Justin wouldn't care as long as it's got a garage and a place to lay his head.
Pretty much.
The requirements outside of being able to get to a grocery store.
Hey, the one in North Carolina, you can just live above the garage, so you're killing 2 birds with one stone.
Hey, Chris, if you can go, it's an awesome
Technically,
event.
Technically, I own 2 houses. They're in my name. Just I don't pay for the one.
Well, if you want to talk about on a technicality, I only own 1 house. I just live at this one because this one's in my wife's name.
No.
Oh no, both of these are in my name.
Yeah, my wife reminds me all the time, I just get to come here and sleep. If I act up, I sleep in the shed.
Hey, client, if you're going to SEMA, just make sure you take some good shoes with you because you'll be on your feet walking quite a bit. That's a big show.
So let me guess, Ed. You live in one of your houses, and you got to put your ex up in the other one.
I'll be right back.
Yes, my ex lives in the other one.
Yep, but it's still in your name.
But it's still in my name.
Yeah, I've known people do that kind of thing over the years. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Well, technically, she was supposed to have it in her name within 3 years of our divorce.
And how long have you been divorced?
Going on 13 years.
Apparently, she doesn't care.
Like I tell her, I have no problem with it because she pays the mortgage every month religiously. And I get a report every month from the mortgage company that it has been paid. And I told her the first time that mortgage is not paid, the first phone call I will make is to them and tell them I am giving it back. They can have it.
There you go.
So she religiously pays that thing before she pays anything else.
I do too. I pay rent.
I pay my mortgage like that too, but she has been right before we got divorced. The reason the house is in my name solely is because she had about $25,000 to $28,000 in debt, including doctor's bills and credit cards and all that kind of stuff. So I refinanced it, the house, put it in my name only, paid off every bill, and a year later we filed for divorce or dissolution. And in the paperwork, it said that she had to have it in her name within 3 years. So technically, I could kick her butt right the hell out of it.
Well, at least you guys are able to maintain some sort of civility.
Oh, we're great friends. She comes over and cleans for me, does my dishes. You know, her husband comes over and mows the grass every once in a while because he's bored. You know,
My eggs don't do my dishes, but we're the same way. I get home a lot of times and that heifer be parked in my spot. Now, you want to talk about a way to make me mad? Park in my darn parking spot. But then I'll walk in the door and she'll be sitting in my recliner. So that's even worse. So I just go over to her house and talk to her husband until she gets there.
yeah. Oh no, I've come home from work and my dishes have all been done. The house has been clean. There's dinner to be cooked in the refrigerator. You know, she'll leave me like a meatloaf or something like that with instructions on how to cook it and stuff. And yeah, she'll even bring stuff over that she's cooked and made too much of, supposedly made too much of, and leave it in the fridge. And hell yeah.
Cool. Like I said, man, if you can have a relationship with somebody and then be civilized afterward, thumbs up. I like that. I like to hear about stuff like that.
Oh no. When we split up, we were split up for 5 years. My old house technically it's a 4-story house. It's 3 above, and then the basement, 3/4 of the basement is a completely finished basement with a kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom, shower, storage area, all that kind of stuff. Outside entrance, all that. I lived down there for almost 5 years.
Oh wow.
And then I met my ex-fiance, and I moved out, and we were separated, living apart for almost 3 years, and I needed to buy this house, so we had to get a dissolution, and I had to get it all the paperwork, all the bells and everything all dotted and crossed and T'd and everything else, so I could get this house, get a mortgage on this house. And so, yeah.
Dot the T's and cross the I's.
Yep.
All that good stuff. Hey, Justice, since you're so full of jokes tonight, do you know why divorces cost so much? Because they're worth it. Oh, I think my wife just heard that.
I can guarantee I'm not getting married again.
You're not getting married again. You better not get married on my watch. You better not get married on my watch.
I don't plan on getting buried either. That's why I'm not getting married.
I ain't getting married again because I ain't leaving this one. I done told her she can kick me out and I'm going to live in the other bedroom.
Sleep with the boys, right, Sam?
That's exactly right. And if I got to, I got AC in my shed, so I'll just go out there. I have to move a couple motors around, but I'll make it work.
Heck yeah.
Oh, wow.
Crystal's enjoying herself.
Good.
Either that or I'll just move up there with Ed and take all my money and put it in the puller tractor and start pulling with Ed.
You come up here, Sam. We got plenty of stuff to do. There's never a dull moment.
That's good to go. That's what I'm talking about. Can I bring Charles with me then?
Huh?
I said, can I bring Charles with me?
Bring Charles with you. You can bring kids with you. It's fine.
Everybody's
we
done
got
said.
Red
plenty of dirt for them to play.
A little.
in,
That'll work. Everybody's done said they think Charles is gonna quit because he ain't gonna have nobody to work with.
Take your time, Sam. We'll be here.
I got snow for the boys playing.
Nah, you can have that. I don't like that stuff.
Yeah, and you can have all the snow you want because I don't want anything of it.
I don't like it.
Justin
No.
comes over here. The
Yo,
birds
let me tell y'all.
are going to talk to him. He'll know it.
Let me tell y'all about this bright state that I live in. Y'all know South Carolina, the upstate, they get a little bit of snow a year, but not much. We got snow and ice last year. These idiots put the plows on the front of the truck, went and plowed every darn road around here, didn't put no salt, no sand, no nothing behind it. Y'all know how funny it was watching these people that never drove in snow and ice before? Yeah. I made so much money. God, but it was crazy.
People
I was
around
down
here
south
that are
one
used
year.
to driving snow and ice can't drive in it.
Hey, I was down south one time and they got like a 1/4 inch of snow. And we're driving around and there's people like looking at us like we're freaking nuts. Like, what are you doing out there? Don't drive in that. You'll kill yourself. I'm like, dude, this is like, I'll be in shorts and a t-shirt in this.
Yeah.
Everybody that I work with, they all live within a 10-mile radius of the shop. I live 39 miles from the shop. I made it home. We all left the shop at the same time, and I made it home before the other guys did. And they were calling me, asking me if I was in a ditch. I said, no, I'm pulling into my driveway. We're about to play in the snow. Oh my God, well, how did you get home? Drove like any other normal damn day. Truck started sliding, take your foot off the gas, steer into it, let it catch back up, and get back on it again. But they could not understand that.
Yeah, but
You get a dust of snow around here and people lose their minds.
Mm-hmm.
you'd think that Connecticut people from Connecticut would be used to driving in the snow, but let me tell you something. Sometimes they act like the biggest babies, and I'm like, there's a school closing because there's 2 inches of snow on the road. Are you kidding? Come on, dude. When I was a kid, they didn't close school unless there was like 4 or more inches on the road. Come on. Really?
Oh, around here, you walk outside and there's frost on your windshield, they're going to cancel school.
Oh, jeez, come on.
I'm serious. Everybody's like, we don't understand how these roads are so bad. Well, for one, our roads aren't built for shit anyway, excuse my language, but they're not built to hold this. We have so much crown in our roads that it's pathetic. 2, you got stupid behind people running around scraping the road and leaving the road exposed. So what does that do? Black ice. 3, they're not putting anything behind it. And 4, you can't run 90 mile an hour in the crap. You slow down a little bit and you keep on getting up. But they don't understand that.
Well, I had a friend of a friend come in from Nevada for Christmas one year to spend Christmas with them. And we had a real heavy snow. I went over to hang out with them, talk to him and everything. They wanted to go to the store. So he jumped in my 2-wheel drive Dodge short bed. We're heading to the store and he's flipping out. It was deep. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And we were hitting some snow drifts and the shit's coming up over the windshield and stuff like that. We got to the store. He called my buddy and said, hey, man, he goes, come get me. He goes, this dude's nuts. This little 2-wheel drive truck, he's blasting through snow drifts and everything else. He's driving like he's nuts. But he's like, okay, hang on. He calls me. He goes, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, I drove to the store. I was doing like 25 mile an hour or something. I said, it's 30 mile an hour winds. The shit's blowing up over the windshield and this dude's flipping out. He's like, all right, man. He goes, I got to come get him. He will not get back in that truck with you because it's 2-wheel drive and you guys are going to go off the road. So my buddy come and got him in his big 4-wheel drive. He's doing like 45, 50 mile an hour back through there, fishtailing and spinning and everything else. He got back in there, got in the house. He's like, He goes, I am not leaving this house until this shit melts. I said, see you in the spring, brother.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love driving in it. We we don't get it much down here, but we went up to North Carolina in the middle of the winter one time, and I took my wife for a ride. That oh my god, I didn't know she knew them kind of words. And then every time we get it down here, come on baby, let's go for a ride. Let's go for a ride. Well, I might want to see everything. And then about 2 minutes into the ride, she realizes why she don't ride with me in ice. Because I love to play.
Yeah, I don't drive with a friend of mine in the snow anymore because, well, we had this little Ford Explorer. It was 89, I believe. No, 90 something. Anyway, it's a little POS, whatever. And we were going underneath the bridge, and he had been fishtailing, and we were laughing about it and stuff. And we almost spun all the way around one time. And then as we're going under the bridge, he starts doing it again, and we're sliding sideways, and the tires are still spinning, and he's still got his foot in it. And I'm like, we're going to crash. Sure enough, here comes the guardrail. Blammo! He freaking nailed that guardrail at freaking 30 miles an hour. And I'm like, oh. And I was just in a car crash. Okay. Like, seriously, I was just in a car crash, right? And he's sitting there laughing his ass off. The front of the truck is destroyed. I mean, we can still drive it, but it's wrecked. And I'm like, dude, you just trashed the Explorer. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. The damage is superficial. We can replace all these parts. I'm like, yeah, what's this wee crap, first of all? And second of all, why not? It's like, come on, dude. So we drove to Dunkin' Donuts, which was what we were doing in the first place. We're there, and I'm like all stiff. I'm like, oh, I'm so sore, dude. Oh my gosh, because I was just in a car accident. We just crashed.
Justin, you're always glutton for punishment.
So we go into freaking Dunkin' Donuts, and everybody's like, dude, are you guys okay? We looked at your truck, it's like destroyed. I'm like, would you care to explain? And he's just like, so I explained. And they're like, you guys should go to the hospital. You guys should call the police. Really? Is that what we should do? Call the police to try to explain to them that we were fishtailing underneath the bridge. Really? Do you want to go and explain that to a police officer? Well, I don't want to go and explain it to a police officer either. We didn't hurt that guardrail. There was a couple of dents in it. Oh no, the taxpayers will be so furious. Come on, really? Anyway. So we go back home, and he parks that truck, and it never drives again. He never drives it again. His wife, she's like, where's the keys? He's like, I don't know. She's like, who finds the keys? She's just like, mine. And that truck never moved again. Done. Whatever. It's fine.
There you go.
I don't drive with that dude in the snow and ice anymore. Just saying. We live in Connecticut. Come on, man. Really, fella? Snow and ice. This is one of the states. Snow and ice. Really, dude?
And see, Nate hadn't never been in an igloo either. Or a snow fort or any of that kind of stuff.
I've never been in an igloo. It's really not
Never
cool.
built one when you were a kid?
Well, we built snow ones and stuff, but not like a real Eskimo igloo. Them real
Well,
Eskimo.
you can tunnel out forward inside of the snow and hang out in there all day.
You can
Nobody knows you're there.
you can build a fire inside them real Eskimo igloos. The real ones. They build.
A handmade one too. And snow's actually a pretty damn good insulator.
It can be. It can be. There was a blizzard in 1980, 1981, whatever, in April around here, and real big famous blizzard. And I remember me and the kid across the street and the kid next door, we dug tunnels through the snow. And yes, we built a couple of igloos and stuff like that. That was fun. That was only like, I think I was like 7. So
We had
that
a
was
snowstorm that in Nebraska in '87, and it was like 4 feet of snow in the front yard.
oh yeah.
They hauled out the inside of the front yard. You could almost walk on the inside of that.
Well, the one that we had in the 80s, in the early 80s, there, that one, it was the snow drifted. You know, the wind picks it up and just blows it from one place to another, and it drifted us. It drifted a few of the houses in our neighborhood, and we were like, okay. And our front door was completely packed with snow.
Nice.
Yeah. The front door was completely packed with snow. My grandfather had to go and freaking melt the snow in the bathtub. So we could get out.
Nice.
Yeah, he went downstairs and got one of the old broken, decrepit snow shovels, and he's like scraping at it and stuff. And he'd get some of it, and he'd just walk over to the bathroom and dump it in the tub and go get some more, and kept doing that until he could get outside. A couple of the neighbors had to get dug out by other people were helping them dig out and stuff, because snow drifts up, man. Bury your house, especially if you got a wooden floor like a ranch or something. They'll bury your damn house. Yeah, I know. I seen that.
Well, now ain't that
So-
special?
On Easter. Well, yeah. Easter's it's possibly a snow month for a lot of people. That is possible. Man, this thing's gross. I'm going to show you this. I know I've showed you one that was all nice and everything. I'm going to show you this one now. This is
Another trench lighter.
one of them Camel trench lighters. This side's not bad. Let's take a look at this side over here. It's just freaking crusty too. This thing is nasty, bro. I got this one real cheap, suffice it to say, and I want to have a video eventually of me sprucing up a couple of lighters. Once in a while, I do a lighter resto video or something like that. But, nowadays, the consensus with some of the more successful restoration YouTubers is that they don't talk during their videos. They just show you the sped up version of them doing stuff, and then there's a few specifics that they show you on regular speed. Them tying up wires and stuff to do electrolyzing so they can get rid of the rust and stuff. But yeah, some of them they just they don't talk in the videos. Some of them they say a couple of things, whatever, but no, a lot of them they're just it's part of the it's an extension of the ASMR community. You know what that is?
No. What is it?
I'm doing ASMR right now. I've got ridges on my hat. They're textured. Those plumes right there.
Uh huh.
ASMR is soothing actions or noises. Some people find this to be soothing. Some
You know
people
what we do? We just give Ed a small indignation pin, and that's entertaining for him. So
some people like the sound of chimes or bells like this.
That's why my small nation pen's in the other room.
Clicking of a pen.
You know what's
you're gonna get Ed addicted again.
you know what's soothing to me? Justin's ring tapping.
Yeah, when I make coin rings, when I'm hammering on the coin, she likes that sound. But she likes it from the other room. Sometimes she likes it right in front of her when I'm sitting here working or whatever. But a lot of the time she likes it while she likes to drift off to dreamland while listening to it. Kind of, I didn't think that would be a soothing thing, but she likes it.
I don't understand you.
No, we don't have to understand it. We just have to accept it and just know that it's nice. She thinks it's nice. So there you go.
All I have to do is have a conversation with him, and we get entertained by the birds because they always sing when he's talking.
Yeah. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you. See that? She went to the store. She went to the store. She got provisions. She came back here, cooked it, and then washed all the damn dishes.
That's because Crystal rocks.
I know. She does rock. And I don't feel like a lout because I'm currently a little hemmed up. I'm trying to leave it alone and not do anything with this arm and just leave it alone, you know? So.
Do you want some bubble wrap?
Stop it.
No, he would sit there and pop it all and not have any left to protect his arm.
No, I give it to Crystal. She loves the bubble wrap. I like it too, but no, she freaks out. She's like, yeah. Like grabs it. She loves the
We
bubble
can
wrap.
send you a roll of the small cell bubble wrap, Justin.
Hey man, I freaking like. I was thinking about selling ASMR kits on eBay, where it has a comb, so you can go like this down the freaking teeth of the comb. I'm not kidding. It's got a Zippo inside. It's got a swatch of bubble wrap. It's got what do you call it? Just a light switch that's on a box. That's it. It doesn't really do anything. It's just a.
Oh come on! You can get the Harbor Freight. That
And
light
then, like,
switch in the
one of the. Do you remember the old home version of Jeopardy, where it has the real loud clicky noise?
Uh-huh.
Those, and a couple other things. Just like throw them in there, and like set up the case so that it's nice, and like set it up like one of those monthly boxes that you get, like the Loot Crates or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Need.
Huh?
You need a bandsaw so you can cut out hands and you can make those clappers. with a dowel rod and two balsam wood hands and a rubber band. You wave them up and down and they clap.
I think you missed the point, Ed. But yeah,
Well, I was thinking like one of those science boards you used to get when you were a little kid. Had all the little things attached to it. And you could attach the wires and make lights come on and all that.
yeah.
You could do that. You could do that with all your switches and bells and combs and all that kind of stuff. And
I know this guy that likes to.
We're not going to turn it. We're not going to turn it into a fidget spinner. No, because you can only put so much inside the box, and then you want to wait till next month so that you can send out another box full of different ASMR type stuff.
I know this guy likes to ask if he could make a metal version of Mousetrap.
It's already been done. Look it up on YouTube. It's already been done.
I know it's been done, but you could do it.
I don't want to do mouse.
And then you wouldn't have to worry about the ASMR. You'd be busy making parts.
I say a metal version of Hungry Hippo with the big, conibear traps.
I don't know. Somebody might get hurt with that.
I play with lighters. Yeah, if you made a metal version of Hungry Hippos, it would have to be like 2 stories tall, and there would be people inside the marbles.
There you go. Hey, we got it, man.
It's already been done in a cartoon. Somebody would.
They do have those air
Somebody
balls.
would cry foul and be like, "Oh, I thought of that first. It's copyright infringement." Not if you didn't freaking make stuff happen.
Air balls we can roll around in.
When I was younger, I don't know if they had them up around you guys or not, but they had a Velcro wall.
Yep. I don't remember where they had that. I think it might have been at Six Flags or something. I don't know.
Well, these ones traveled around to the fairs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I actually have a T-shirt that said "I jumped the Velcro wall."
Yeah.
I didn't pay for it. I didn't pay for it. My buddy ran the thing. And I was sitting there talking to him and stuff, and there was like nobody coming around to do it. He's like, "Dude, you want to do it?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?"
Well,
and
it's good for them to do that because it demonstrates what's going on, and other people will see it happening, And the carnies, they've actually told me, dude, we just give out free rides once in a while, just to show people that the machine's working and it's fun. And not only that, if it looks like we're working, we actually get paid. And when they see it, when other people see it working, it doesn't just encourage them to freaking use it because they know that it's operating or that it's fun, but it's kind of a flow, It like you go from the spider to the teacups to the little motorcycles that go around in a circle, and these kids, which ones are they going to want to freaking ride? They're not going to want to ride the spider because the spider's scary, and it's a damn spider. Plus, the one I'm talking about, where it has teacups at each at the end of each of the legs, and then for some reason they made it so that it could spin, and they put that big disc in the middle, that big steering wheel thing, and you just keep going like this, and it's
a merry-go-round on a merry-go-round.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, anyway, it's a teacup on a merry-go-round that goes like this. Anyway, well, when you're a little kid on that thing, the chances of you getting away without barfing are almost zero, okay? And that's exactly what the hell I did when I got off the thing, because me and my mother went on there, and for some reason this dude jumps on there with us. We were like, okay, whatever. There's another person on here, and it's a public ride. Anybody can come on any freaking cup. Okay, whatever. So While we're up there, he starts spinning us with the wheel. And I'm just like, no, please don't do Oh, and we just start, we're going faster and faster. And I'm like, oh. And as soon as we get down, I ran over to a garbage can and there I go. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, tilt a hurl. Definitely, Willie. Oh man, that thing was just vicious, dude. But later on when I was older though, the guys that freaking ran the thing were telling me, dude, nobody rides this thing. I don't even know why we have it. When I was a teenager, I got to know a lot of the carnies that breeze through town, because I'd go there and, they would want to hang out. There you go. And anyway, we get to hanging out with them and talking to them and stuff. They tell us all the tricks and all the secrets of the freaking carnival and stuff. And one time, one of the people that was telling us all that stuff got, I guess he got in trouble. So he was telling us all the secrets of the carnival. We're like, whatever, dude. We're not going to go and freaking use all that kiddie stuff at the carnival anymore anyway. No, but you could come back here and win all the games. We're like, but we don't have our own kids yet. So we didn't even care. We were like, whatever. It's just interesting. It's just cool to know how we got ripped off when we were little kids. Whatever.
I went to a fair.
Huh?
When he got on the flying swings, he puked and hit everybody. We were going around fast enough on the swings. When he puked, it went out around outside there's like 25 people.
Like
I was like, score.
Like if you can, like it's hard to do, but if you can hurl on the rotor. No, they don't have the rotor anymore. You're right, Crystal, and there's a good reason for that.
I went to a fair a couple years ago, and they put the seating area for the concessions, the picnic tables and stuff, right under one of the worst rides for people puking on. And we got to see it, man. Them picnic tables were packed. We're walking through and everything. I'm like, that's a really bad place to put them. And just about that time, you just seen this shit coming down out of the sky. It's like, and just nailed like 6 or 8 people sitting there eating. And I'm like, oh yeah.
You know they have that one ride that spins around and they take the floor out of the bottom.
That's the rotor.
Up against the wall.
That's the rotor.
Yeah.
They had a guy fall out of one here. Didn't get held up against the wall. He fell out of the bottom of it.
It happens. Yeah, it happens. You could end up with some unfortunate consequences from falling out of that sucker. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes, fellas. I gotta go do something.
Very much.
But and the funny thing about that fair thing is they never stopped the ride, man. They just kept it going, and I'm like, let's see if we can get somebody else to puke. Make it go faster.
What are you talking about? They got a little notepad up there. They put tally marks on to see how much money they get at the end of the day.
Yep.
Similar to going to a Gallagher. You better take your umbrella with you.
Yo, I can't type tonight to save my soul.
I never can type. I just act like I do. My backspace key is going to be wore out before any other key on the computer because I spend more time hitting the backspace key to fix my typos than anything else.
Well, you know what's bad with me is I'm so blind. My laptop's sitting here. I got another TV over here that I'm watching everything on. So because I work over here all the time, my keyboard's set up over here. So it's like I'm watching myself over here with my head turned that way. I don't know which way to look.
You're just
What's that?
that's all you're doing. You're just profiling.
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
just profiling. You got the left profile, the right profile.
Got my good side.
all
Hey,
good.
I'm used to that. Turn, 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 turn. Yeah, I'm used to that. That was back in the day. I'm a different person now.
It's called the slingshot at Worlds of Fun, and you sit on the out cylinder, and it shoots you straight up in the air 50 feet. I mean, like rocket force. And then you come back down real slow. And then it shoots you back up in the air 50 feet.
Now, my son talked me into riding the slingshot with him when we were in Tennessee last year. It was a blast. I absolutely loved it. But it took me like 3 days to learn how to walk again. That thing jarred my back so hard when they turned us loose. Whew. It was fun, though. I want to do it again. It's worth the 3 days of recuperating.
That goes along with the airplane things, you know. I like the things I'm in control of, and you know, letting somebody else have the controls of something that's going to put me into traction. Nah, can't do it. Yeah. I'd love to go ride roller coasters if the damn things had a gas pedal and a steering wheel.
Oh, come on. What fun is that?
You know, they have that one ride that looks like it just swings back and forth, and then it starts spinning and doing all that other crazy crap.
Uh-huh.
You seen that one, Ed?
Yeah.
It starts out real nice and gentle. It's back and forth, and the next thing you know is all over the place. You're glutton for punishment if you get on that ride.
See, my speed is more than Model A, you know, rides that they have at the parks. Got the rail down the middle.
Where you don't get off course.
3-horsepower engine on them.
Yeah.
Or you don't have to steer because it's on the metal track.
Yeah. I'm with the amusement park in Pittsburgh. I can't remember the name. Well, it's outside of Pittsburgh. I can't remember the name of that thing to save my soul. But they had some of the fastest darn wooden roller coasters I've ever been on my life. Is it Kennywood or something like that?
Yes, Kennywood. That's
Kennywood. But
that's about an hour. That's about 2 hours from me.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. We went up there and stayed in a place called Carnegie. And then the last day we were up there, we went over to Kennywood. I had a blast.
Go to Six Flags. You get lost in that damn place.
Oh, yeah. See, we're right down the road from Carowinds. We go to Carowinds all the time. We have a lot of fun up there, too.
Welcome back, Justin.
Thanks. Are you familiar with the roller coaster known as the Cyclone?
No.
Cyclone had a bit of infamy around here for being kind of like the local vomit comet. Cyclone was a nasty roller coaster, whip you around, freaking like had a nice drop to it, and yeah, pretty fast too, pretty fast coaster. They took it down a while back because it was just in disrepair, and they weren't doing the maintenance on it, and they used to, and proudly, and they liked it, and they just eventually just kind of slacked off because it wasn't like it used to be Riverside Park, right? And well, the amusement park got bought out by Six Flags, and as Six Flags, they got fleet maintenance kind of type deal, you know. Like the local pride was kind of gone, you know. So it became like another McDonald's job to work at.
World
To work
of
at.
Fun, they
Huh?
At World of Fun, they have a wooden roller coaster that's made out of wood called the Timberwolf. And talk about wanting to hang on to your lunch. That ride can be rough. It's an all wooden built roller coaster.
Yeah.
I love a wooden roller coaster.
Yep.
We used to have a traveling carny ride around here. It's called the Himalaya, and basically it was just a bunch of dips up and down in a circle, and they would get that thing going so fast. I mean, it was a blur going by, and they finally ended up shutting the thing down because they were burning motors out of it, cranking it up so hard.
Darn.
Is that where you feel like you don't know whether your stomach or below your head? Just kind of your stomach moving, but your head's in the spot.
Yep. I rode it once when I was young. I rode it once when I was young. Never again.
Let's see. There's been a bunch of
Some of those people that alert her.
Roller coasters that were named the Cyclone. But right now, up at Six Flags New England, that's in Agawam, Massachusetts. There's one up there right now. It's called the Wicked Cyclone. That's what they replaced it with, I guess. But yeah, the one that used to be up there, that one was a wood roller coaster, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. If you weren't prepared for it, it would whip you around, and you would not want to go back on it.
Jordy's talking to him tonight, Justin.
I hear him. How you doing, buddy?
We've got the string set up for his coconut birdhouse, and he's been climbing on top of it and climbing onto the string and walking across the string and then flying off of it around the room. He's getting pretty brave. He's about 3.5 foot off the floor and hanging onto this string. And it's paracord is what it is. When he climbs up on top of that paracord, he just perches up there and then it'll just squawk. And then he takes off flying.
He's not very old, is he?
No.
What's he, like a year?
He might not even be a year old.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
That bird just has a blast on his little amusement park. The one is pretty timid. She won't climb up on top. But he goes everywhere. He just doesn't care. I bought the wife a bird bath years ago for her birthday. So she took the top of that off and brought it into the living room and filled it full of water way in, and they won't get in the bird. They'll see the water.
I figured out.
But they won't get in it.
I figured out what happened to the Cyclone. The Cyclone's actually still up there in Agawam. It's only a couple towns away. At Six Flags.
I did this.
What they did was they closed it down and they retracked it with and made it a steel roller coaster instead of a wood one.
Nice.
So it's still there. I wasn't aware. I like I said, I don't get out of the house a lot, and it's Massachusetts. Like I don't get to go to Massachusetts very often anymore. So. Hey Antonio, how you doing?
They have a water slide theme park in Kansas City, and they had one almost like a quarter, and they had to put a tube over the top of it because there were people actually coming off of it and down, and it would do a loop-de-loop, whatever, and people were actually going airborne off of that water slide. So they had to put a over the top of it to keep people from leaving the track.
Yeah, but they're just gonna hit the roof.
On the ride, though, would not be 40 to 50 feet off the ground and airborne into nowhere.
I remember. Okay, I remember. There was a little mini coaster. Well, it wasn't a mini coaster. It was just a short coaster. It was a short ride. It was called the Black Widow. Okay,
I hated that one.
I know. I know you did. I was kind of scared of it when I was younger, but then when I was a teenager, I was just like, let's do it. So my friends were all like, no, I'm not doing it. I went on it 3 times before my friends would even get near the freaking turnstile to get on it. I went on it 3 times, and I was already like, oh man, that thing will spit, because it was a loop coaster, and this is all it did. Are you ready? It went like this. That's it. That's all it did. And then freaking like more people would get on it, or you could stay on it, and it would go back. Yep.
You remember the slingshot?
That's it. That's all it did. I went on it 3 times before I got my freaking Sally friends to get on it with me. What?
Remember the slingshot?
Yeah. No,
I didn't
everybody
like that
knows
one
this.
either.
Everybody knows the slingshot.
I didn't like that one either.
Yeah, that's the one where they tell you, okay, empty your pockets.
I
Do
don't
not
think
have stuff on
anytime
this.
they contemplate-
Like that one, the slingshot is the one where it's a platform. It's got a bunch of seats on it, and it goes. And then it like stops at different points and stuff.
And then it goes upside down. I don't like that.
No, it does not go upside down.
It does.
No, it does not. The slingshot does not go upside down. The Black Widow went upside down. That was a loop coaster.
Upside down. Girl, you turn me inside out.
And right around.
Coming in. Anyway, so yeah, that's one of the ones where they tell you take the crap out of your pockets before you go on this ride. That and the big ship that just goes.
Yes, I used to love that thing.
They insisted that you take stuff out of your pocket before you go on it. Are you Goose or Maverick? I love it. That's dope, dude. I like it. Well, anyway, so my friend's
You need a nice
sister
man.
went on that thing.
I don't know who that is. I mean, Nazareth.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I had a friend that went on one of them things, and he just bought like a really expensive cell phone or something, and They didn't listen to him. Take all the stuff out of your pockets first. And he's just like, gives them a dirty look, and they're just like, coming? So he goes on there. Sure enough, there goes the cell phone. And it was gone. Where it went? Who can say? Nope. Goodbye. Gone forever. He's like, somebody call my cell phone. They're calling it and calling it and calling it. Nope, nothing. It must have got smashed. Whatever,
It's in
buddy.
orbit.
You put the
That's
cell
because
phone in
it's
heaven.
all of us in the room.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Yes, it does, because we're all watching.
So that would make it 4.
Well, if somebody hasn't typed in a while, then it shows up as 3.
Oh,
So, like, if we all type something,
All right, everybody type some. One, 2, 3.
there's somebody in the chat. There's something in the
Now
chat,
it says
but there's also a lot of blah blah blah.
It dropped down to 2 there for a minute.
yeah,
so it should be 4. It says 3. It only counts the people in chat, not on the board.
we are. We all have YouTube open, and we're all watching the chat from the YouTube page.
So it should have 4.
We should have 5 because it should be Ed, Sam, me, Justin, and you.
Yeah.
I thought Antonio was still in, too.
Dropped in to say hi.
Is Antonio still
Yeah,
here?
There's still 3 of
Oh,
you guys are a ghost up there.
My participants
Me.
are showing 5. I got in the chat itself. I got Justin, Craig, Sam, Kathy, and me.
uh-huh.
Yep.
So
Where's it?
Yeah, one thumb
So-
down.
it may not be counting me in StreamYard
Yeah, that could possibly be.
because I'm
Yeah.
not watching. Well, now it's back up to 5 watching.
You have 3 watching, 18 thumbs up, and 1 thumb down.
Yeah, you are a celebrity, sir. Your first live stream ever, and you got a thumbs down. You're killing it, man.
What's not his first live stream? He's had other live streams before.
Well, he said it was his first one.
His first.
No, I've never done a live
His
stream.
first 3-hour live stream.
What's
Yeah.
that?
No, this is his first stream on his channel.
No, it's the first one on StreamYard.
No, I did one test stream from my cell phone when they first said that you couldn't do it from your cell phone. It was like a 2-second or like a 5-minute little stream. That was the only live stream I'd ever done. Besides this one.
And you're rolling on 2 hours and 3 minutes.
I could
Yeah, I'm thinking about shutting it down and Nope. We talked about. I mean, I did one that just for a couple of seconds just to show that you could actually do it from your cell phone.
Mhm.
But I deleted that one. That was just because everybody was saying they couldn't do it from their cell phone, and I did it, boom, 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 real quick, and
Now let me hear
You know.
Rayo.
then I deleted. So
I had to do it.
yeah. Well, say why don't we shut this down? If you guys want to continue chatting, we can do a hangout.
Word yo.
Well, whenever you shut this down, it'll still keep everybody in the panel going, and it just end the live stream.
Yeah.
If I just end the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And will that shut down the YouTube one too?
If you end the broadcast, it'll shut down the YouTube stream, and it'll keep us going. So it'll still be us 4.
Okay.
Word yo.
Okay. So then I'll just end
Hang
the
on.
broadcast right now.
Hang on.
Yeah, we could drop back to Hangouts. I can go smoke a cigarette.
Good night,
So,
chat.
Ed, thank you for having us on your first ever live stream, sir.
Yes, thank you.
I think it turned out
Thank
great.
Oh, thank you guys for helping out.
Now that you know how it operates,
No, it's not. And with that, we're going to end the broadcast. Night all.
Y'all have a good night.
take care, everybody. See you on the next one.